use some plastic cups because we're messy. Alright. It's not like we're going anywhere, so it's not like we gotta keep like track, but what? Keep track. I'm so warm. I'm so cold. Okay, grab that. I got tablespoons or something? Like mesh. So we can at least pretend we're drinking responsible. So it's like, the thing is, it's a big glass, so. Can I smell this? Yeah, it smells like peaches. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. Okay. That one's yours, don't give them. No! I'm being your semi-responsible, designated driver. What does this taste like? With nothing. Do the small one and just like shoot it. I'm not shooting it. If anything, I'm taking this bit that's left over in a spoon. Oh, it tastes like peachy alcohol. I know, but it's the alcohol part. I mean, you're not gonna be pleased with it, but once it's in the lemonade, it'll be fine. Just try it. Actually, it's good shit. That's not bad. Exactly. See, all I have to go off of is the expensive ass wine my parents drink versus the box wine my parents drink versus the straight up vodka my parents drink. Yeah, nah, you need fun shit. Peach schnapps. Let me make sure. Perfect. I can't taste any alcohol. That is the purpose of peach schnapps. Alright, that's gonna be bad. Yeah, that's why I'm being your semi-responsible adult. We are going to drink water.
I know what you get like when you drunk.
Yeah, that's why I'm not getting drunk. Am I good?
I'm so cold.
Okay, well then let's go sit down. Are you planning to eat the rest of this Jell-O at some point? Not right now necessarily, but like in the future. Because it kind of needs to go back in the fridge or it will melt.
It's recording now, but we can wait.
Yeah, don't start.
Don't start talking.
Gather yourself first.
Do
Do you want me in it, or do you want me to sit like over here?
whatever you want. You can be in it.
It is your channel. You should tell me what you want.
Whatever you want, because if you want to be on camera, then you can, because I'm down for it.
Okay.
If you don't want to be on camera, I won't force you.
Do you want me to be? Yes or no question.
Yes.
Okay. Then I'll do it.
You sure?
Yes.
The cold never bothered me anyway, except it does. It bothers me. I'm gonna turn the TV off. It's off now. Oreos! No, wait, it needs to be on for this.
Yes. This is a very important part of hangover prevention.
Lift.
Because if your stomach's empty and the acid's just like, you're dying. So, yes.
Hi! So, earlier we watched Frozen and we drank the
Peach schnapps
that.
and lemonade.
And I haven't done that before. Shh. Someone has a tiny penis and wants everybody to know.
They're compensating with a loud vehicle.
Everybody needs to know they have a tiny penis. But we saw Frozen. I haven't seen it for the first time. I saw it for the first time. That's right. And I haven't drank. I haven't drank. That sounds wrong though. Haven't drank before. Oh, I guess it sounds right.
You could also say consumed.
I have not consumed the alcoholic beverages before this point in time. No, I have. And we watched Frozen. And this is what I thought of Frozen. Yeah? That was all the things? Okay. Newport's full of people with tiny dicks.
Do you need me to close the window?
No, we'll talk over them.
Okay.
So, synopsis. First, they have a great time. Then, Elsa hits Anna with the ice, and Anna gets like a cool streak in her hair. Like Claire from the BA Test Kitchen, because she's got that. Claire from BA Test Kitchen is Anna. Is confirmed. And then the dad like gives Elsa major issues about like not being able to feel emotions, not being like emotionally steady to like fucking grow up and have emotions. It's important to have emotions. And then Elsa doesn't have like any coping skills because her dad royally fucked her up. And then went on and just decided to fucking die along with the mom who had absolutely no lines. So like there's that. Then they're all dead and the thing went over the portrait for whatever reason.
Mourning.
I think it's for spirits.
Mourning. I mean that's still not mourning, but like mourning.
Okay, but like it's not the same. And then, okay, so they're dead, and then Elsa is not allowed to feel anything because her dad was like, you're not allowed to feel feelings. And so she hid in her room with her gloves on, which, if you're alone, why are you wearing gloves? Like, you could be alone and not wear the gloves. You're not gonna hurt anybody when you're alone. Anyway, like that's the whole point of the entire thing. Like she goes away to be alone. She doesn't have to wear the gloves. Confusing. So anyway, then she becomes queen and Anna gallivants about the fucking kingdom outside area. The commons. Is it the commons?
Like courtyard village.
No, because so the village is like so you have like the castle and then you have like the outside, but it's like a city-ish, and then you have like the village around it, and then you have like the country. So what's the part in between the village and the castle? Is that the commons? The city. Anyway, she's gallivanting there and she doesn't have a garden. She's gonna get kidnapped, and then someone clearly is stalking her because the horse guy, the ginger horse guy, like runs into her with his horse.
Do you remember his name?
No.
Do you remember his last name?
No.
Okay.
He doesn't have a last name. That was the whole joke.
Of the Southern Isles.
Oh. Anyway, of the Southern Isles, hits Anna with his horse, Anna with his horse, but he's going, like she's on a pier and he's going towards the water on a pier that has no boat docked at it. So clearly he's following her, which means he's up to no good. Also, he's ginger, I can speak. We're always up to no good.
There's the canoe that she fell in.
Why the fuck is he riding a horse to a canoe? The horse can't go on the canoe.
Gotta
Plank.
Gotta have the horse in the right spot somewhere.
Plank. You get the horse from the boat onto the pier via plank. They don't do well in the small boats. They try to overcompensate and then fall in.
Anyway, boat.
So up to no good, this ginger guy. And then they do the whole thing, and then it goes back, and then Mr. Fox News with the toupee comes up.
The Duke of Wesselton.
Weaseltown. He comes up, and then Anna dances with him, and he's like a chicken. And then ginger guy comes back, but this time he's all like smarmy and smooth and being like a complete dick. And then they sing about the open love thing and the sandwiches. And then they decide to get engaged, which is like, you've known him for like not that long. And Elsa, being like one of the only sensible characters in the entire thing, was like, bitch, no. And then Anna gets mad, and then Anna gets mad, and then Elsa gets mad, and then things go frozen. And then the girls run away because they can't handle their feelings, because apparently people aren't allowed to have feelings in this town of something that starts with the letter A.
Arendelle.
Yep, I was gonna say Avalon, but that was very wrong.
No.
And then everything is frozen, and then they run away, and then she goes, and there's a lovely man inside a hut with a family sitting inside a sauna, and Blondie comes in to get some rope.
You remember Blondie's name?
Nope. Blondie comes in. The little girls aren't going crazy. They're going crazy over Anna and Elsa. They're not going crazy, Anna and Elsa. They're not going crazy over Ginger and Blondie. And so... What? Ah!
Did you rub your eyes again?
Yes!
You need to go rinse them out.
No, finish this.
Yeah, it'll still be here.
I'll do it with my eyes closed.
No,
So
you're not gonna be happy with that.
I'm doing it with my eyes closed. So
Okay.
goes in, and then Anna makes a deal as like, I give you the rope and this axie hammer thing and the carrots, and you take me to the North Mountain. And then they go to the North Mountain, they meet Elsa, and Elsa's like, bitch, no. And then Anna gets stabbed in the heart, and so they go, and then they get chased by the giant snow monster.
Do you remember his name?
The giant snow monster?
Close enough. Marshmallow.
Oh, giant snow monster. Somewhere along the way they met Olaf.
That's prior to meeting Elsa.
I don't remember that. Oh no, because
the snowflakes,
the dog,
and then he sang the song.
The dog,
he is a reindeer. Not a dog.
The dog got the snow cobweb stuck in his antlers.
Yes, post wolves.
Oh, I forgot about the wolves. Yeah, they got chased by wolves, and then there was fire being thrown, and then they went poosh, and then it went poosh, and then there was like with the rope, and they pulled him up. Anyway, then the big snow monster, and then they fell off the 100-foot cliff, which they didn't have a ruler. How did they know it's 100 feet? They fell off, and then they go see Troll Rocks, and then they almost get married by the Troll Rocks, and then the grandfather Troll Rock is like, I can't fix this shit this time, gotta get true love. I'm pretty sure that at that point the Troll Rocks know that like that could be fixed immediately, and no one decides to tell Blondie this, so Blondie just takes her back to the castle, and then Ginger's like a bitch and extinguishes the fire, and has a really cool reflection in like the mirror when he closes the curtain. But he's like, no one's gonna love you, Anna, which like at that point she just needs to go on Tumblr and like make some angsty feels. It's like that's a Tumblr post waiting to happen. Anyway, she starts freezing to death. And then Olaf picks a lock with his nose. Which, was he going around opening all the doors, or did he know that Anna was in there? Questions to be asked. Anyway, it happens, and then the ice starts doing a spicy spice thing, and they escape through a window, and then they're on water, and then it got very dizzy, and then Blondie's like down the hill on his dog.
Reindeer. Do you remember the reindeer's name?
The dog. No, I don't.
Okay.
And then Ginger is gonna go behead Elsa because he's the 13th in line for the throne, and so he's not gonna get any inheritance because politics. So he clearly wanted to marry Anna for her money because politics. Anyway, it didn't go through because politics. And he tried to behead Elsa, and true love happens to be sister love. So it's like brother bear, but opposite with sisters. And she goes, no! And then somehow the ice breaks the sword, which steel against ice, normally steel wins, but
actually, not if the ice is cold enough, and this ice is so
really?
cold. Really? Yeah.
Science. So, and then
it
goes
too brittle.
tink, and then the steel goes, and then it sent, like, for some reason the ricochet of that sends Ginger flying off, and then
the ricochet was the magic of her completely turning to ice that got him.
See, I didn't have my glasses on for like the last half of the movie, so it was a little bit dizzy and blurry.
Okay.
And then goes tink, psh, and then Elsa realizes that she done fucked up with not feeling the emotions and starts crying and gives a warm hug like in Santa Claus 3 with the other Ginger kid who gives out warm hugs and defrosts, what's his face, Jack Frost's heart, and then he's tropical, it smells sunscreen. Anyway, hugs Anna comes back to life, and then Elsa giggles about true love, and then everybody's happy again, and everything's like all fine, but I think the boat should have been fucked up. The cobblestones on the street definitely should have been, because water gets in there and then it freezes and it expands, or like in the ocean, it expands, so those boats would have been toast. Anyway, they weren't, and they happened to be like standing directly underneath or on top of a boat that rose up, so they didn't fall into water because like they should have got a little bit wet. And then I don't know how much time passes, but then they're all like happy, and then Anna and Blondie kiss after Anna gives him a new car sled, and the dog has like a medal. And then,
do you remember what kind of animal the dog actually is?
It has horns. It's like a horse, but it's got the horns.
Santa Claus has
reindeer.
Great.
But he's a glorified dog.
Yeah.
And then Olaf melts, but then he gets his own flurry, and then the dog tries to eat Olaf's carrot, but then gives it back, which nasty. And then Elsa makes a skating rink and then they all live happily ever after. Yeah? Yep. That was the story? Okay, what do I think about the story?
You need to use another word.
Bitch ass father needs to, like, one, not teach that feeling feelings is bad, because feeling feelings is a natural part of life and you should be allowed to feel feelings. Two, the fear that the trolls talked about was not the fear of the people, but the fear of Elsa against the people. That was gonna be the biggest weapon. I mean, the fear of the people is gonna happen with, you got Fox News with his toupee being all bitch about things.
Do you remember his name?
Weasel. But like that whole father trauma, daddy issue thing, if that didn't happen, if he took like better care of that situation, the rest of the story wouldn't happen. Also, and they wouldn't have fucking died. Like, so irresponsible. Just as a family. Anyway, what else? Don't marry someone you've only known for a day. That's a bad idea. Like, that's clearly a bad idea, because Ginger could be using you to get political prowess. Sibling love, rivals, any other kind of love, apparently. Ice should damage things, but apparently doesn't, except
magic.
Steel. Okay, so it can break steel, but it won't put like a few splinters into a boat that's been sitting in it for days.
Yep, it's magic.
It shouldn't have done that. That's rude. Suddenly the people are okay with her making the thing, the skating rink.
Well, now that they know what's up.
I would have been traumatized. I would have been like, bitch ass no. We had winter in the middle of June for no apparent reason for weeks. No. But I think mostly the story is about like that bitch ass father and the psycho things that he did to his oldest daughter about feelings. Rude. What did you think of the movie?
I love it.
You've already seen it.
Yeah. I saw it like a week after it came out. I was trying to convince my family goes to see a movie on Thanksgiving, and I was like, guys, we gotta go see Frozen. And they were like, no, we're gonna see this like C-list movie about turkeys who don't want to get eaten on Thanksgiving. And I was like, this is very dumb.
That was a good movie.
Yes.
It's with the same animators as Wallace and Gromit.
I think it was CG.
Oh, but it's the same kind of like
Chicken Run. Chicken Run is old. This was called like Freebirds.
Oh no, that was different.
Yeah. Freebirds was really bad.
Clary.
So bad. Yeah, and Chicken Run's from like early 2000s, and Frozen's I think 2014. Anyway.
Wallace and Gromit is the best one. The Were-Rabbit episode of Wallace and Gromit is so good.
I haven't finished my story.
I'm sorry, continue.
Anyway, so Thanksgiving's a Thursday. The Monday immediately following was a snow day. So I looked at my family and went,
Frozen.
This is a sign. It's really, really cold outside. Things got canceled. We need to go see a movie about a person who makes things get really, really cold outside and makes things get canceled. So we went and we saw it.
Summer is canceled!
At the big Hans reveal, like, the entire theater was like, because, you know, it's a snow day, so a lot of parents took their small little girls to see the Disney princess movie, and they lost.
They learn not to fall in love, like, within 8 hours and get married.
Yeah.
Great life lesson for children. Also, consent! Blondie asked for consent from Anna about kissing her in the end. Good job. Okay, that's it. Bye! I'm done.
You gonna turn your camera on?
Oh, gotta.
Yeah.
Tired.
Me too.